dreaming. Who doesn't like to dream of a better life? I like it. And I want to join on a dream. I want to invite you to dream with me, because dreams can make them come true. I feel like there's this sadness about missed chances, missed possibilities to do what people really love, and that is a quite common regret of people that are blowing out their last breath. So I don't want you to have this feeling. What are we gonna do to prevent you from having this? Dreaming is allowed, and it is okay not to realize your dreams. It is okay to dream of something that for now seems to be absolutely impossible. I myself would love to be able to get to a situation where I'm more in tune with nature itself, living in the countryside, growing a lot of my food myself, being able to be in contact with people and bring them back in contact with themselves, to get them in tune. And for myself it's the same thing, and I love to do this on maybe some kind of a farm, but also some kind of a holiday house and some kind of integration in my beautiful life. I'd love to create it, but for now I don't have a clue how I'd be doing this. Actually, even though my life isn't extremely bad, it feels absolutely bleak to me. I don't see a lot of future in what I'm currently doing. I have a job, pay is okay, but it's not like I can have what I really want tomorrow. And I also don't really see how I can create it with the people around me. It seems like people around me are like pushing on the front side of the car, and the other one is pulling on the back side while I'm trying to push forward. And still, it is okay for me to have this dream, to want to grow and to take little tiny steps towards this life that makes my heart sing. You might have another life you're dreaming of. However, many very blocked souls likely mostly dream about being able to retire in tranquility and retire in any way possible. Retirement doesn't have to be that you have to wait till 65 until you get government funding. No, it can mean that at some point you are gonna make a 180 turn in your life and you're just gonna do something completely different. That's possible. And I wish it actually to anyone to be able to do it today. I'd love to see that, to see people enjoy their lives instead of living in the grind of life. And I know it's many people don't have it at this point, and that's okay. It is possible to get there. It is possible to get your dream life wherever, whenever you are. So, we are all born for greatness, and we aren't really born for turning and twisting papers and working with computers. We aren't born for packaging fruit or fast food like pizza and stuff. We maybe aren't even supposed to eat those things, to create those things. And I feel like it might be possible to get to a situation where it is not necessary anymore, where there is such an abundance of what you can grow directly where you live, that needing something from that is prepackaged and hardly even nutritious anymore, and still absolutely tasty. There can be so much taste in food and nutrition, especially if it's fresh, especially if it's grown, and not just in tropical fruits or something. Even something that seems as boring as Brussels sprouts or maybe cabbage and carrots can be very tasty if grown with love in a rich soil and created in a mindset of growth and possibilities instead of in a mindset of lack. There's a lot of value in creating things, but there's not a lot of value in many things we create daily. And to some extent, I cannot wait till the moment when I will be free from feeling the need to do so, from being dependent of a government or an employer to make ends meet and to thrive. I am, and neither are you, supposed to live a difficult life. We all are supposed to be able to thrive and get together in a world that is playful, abundant, and gives us all we need without much effort. Like sunbathing under waving palms on a beach, that can be enough. Like sitting at a fireplace singing together and enjoying the movement of the flames and heat expressed by the flames. Those little tiny moments are moments that are so cherishable, and it doesn't mean that they need to be remembered. It is more something every time you create a new memory. And the more of these beautiful tiny memories you might have, like picking a carrot out of the garden and just wiping it on your sleeve and maybe putting it under the water and just eating. Those are moments that are so beautiful and gorgeous that you feel like everything else doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters is you and your joy and your chance to enjoy all of these beautiful moments. You are worth enjoying them, and I am as well. And even about difficult things, in the basics, there is nothing to be fighting about, because we shouldn't be, and we are allowed to. There is no spiritual need to be angry with something. Anger is something that comes from the mind, from your human imagination and fear. And it's not something people like to sit in. Anger is something we want to stay free of. Anger is an expression of shortness, not good enough, not enough time, resentfulness, being unhappy what someone else has done to you. But what you don't remember at this moment is that you asked for someone to bring this up to you, to create something awful in your life. You wanted to have the experience of awfulness, and you wanted to get through this. You wanted to be able to see yourself as amazing and see your life as amazing, even though outside of it it doesn't seem that way. Outside of it there's cannons blowing cannonballs across the fields, or guns being fired, or people being slayed, and yelling and shouting and slapping and hitting, and fear, lots of fear. You are supposed to be able to create your own beautiful little, no, not little, your beautiful universe, because you are powerful. How can we awaken more of this powerful being? And okay, the being, the powerful being inside yourself, it is not dormant. You are just unaware of what it is saying to you. You are unaware of what it is asking from you. Sometimes you might be aware, but you might be in so much, extremely much fear that you cannot imagine not doing what you have been doing for years and months. The fear you have is bigger than the chances you believe you're gonna get. I can feel the fear. It is slightly clenching. It's not too much. Still bearable, but bearable. Is bearable living? Is bearable truly enjoying your life? I don't think so. How can we clip those tightness, this tightness around your chest area? Okay, I see it this way. Like you would be having a blanket. It's this, like this blanket. And I would have wrapped it around my chest. But what I am doing currently is this. I'm clenching the blanket around my chest. And as soon as you decide to release the blanket, it's just gonna fall off. Like this. And it's not even gonna feel like it's there anymore. So how can we release this need to keep it there? This delusional feeling of comfort. Because having something around your chest can be comfortable. Because you have the feeling it's supporting you. But you're not aware of how restricting it is. How can we let go? It needs a lot of confidence. And you became afraid of trusting in yourself to create things around you. How can we restore this confidence? I'm feeling the feeling of my mom is gonna be angry if I don't do what she asks of me. My mom is gonna be mad and maybe hit me. More often than not, moms just wanted their children to behave to societal norms. And that is why you felt being hit. Because your mom wanted to fit into societal norms. And with her, you were so little that you had to follow. You had to simply step into the lines. You weren't big enough to see that stepping out of those imaginary societal lines would bring you freedom and internal calmness. Wow, that feels nice. That feels like that should be doing something. There is more. I feel like a sensitive feeling in the neck, more like around the neck. But I'm gonna stick with this one. We're gonna liberate ourselves. Have a nice day!